Before we can talk about a golden coin, we must first understand the nation that created it. Singapore's story is one of incredible transformation. For over a century, it was a crucial part of the British Empire, a bustling trading post known as a crown colony. Its strategic location made it a vital hub for ships traveling between the east and the west. The island was a melting pot of cultures, with people arriving from China, India, the Malay archipelago, and beyond, all seeking a new life and new opportunities. This mix of people created a vibrant, dynamic society, but the island's destiny was still controlled from afar, in London. The mid-20th century brought immense change. The Second World War left deep scars, and a desire for self-rule grew stronger across the region. Singapore navigated a complicated path towards independence. For a short time, it joined with its neighbors to form the Federation of Malaysia in 1963. This was a bold experiment, an attempt to build a larger, more powerful nation together. However, deep-seated political and economic differences soon surfaced. The union was fraught with tension, and it became clear that this shared path was not meant to be. Just 2 years later, in 1965, Singapore was separated from Malaysia. Suddenly, Singapore found itself a small island nation with no natural resources, facing an uncertain future. It was a moment of great vulnerability but also one of immense opportunity. The leaders of this new country knew they had to build a national identity from scratch. They needed symbols that would unite its diverse population and announce its arrival on the world stage as a sovereign and independent state. This wasn't just about politics, it was about creating a sense of belonging, a shared story for a people who had been thrust into nationhood unexpectedly and were now responsible for their own survival. Part of this journey involved establishing the fundamental pillars of a modern state. This included media group black and white photo of Singapore government in session, historic images of parliament or state-building efforts, stock were distribute equally, creating its own military for defense, building a unique education system, and, crucially, establishing its own currency. On 12th of June, 1967, the Singapore dollar was introduced, replacing the Malaya and British Borneo dollar. This was a monumental step. It was a declaration of economic independence. The new notes and coins were more than just money, they were tangible symbols of Singapore's sovereignty, carried in the pockets and wallets of every citizen, a daily reminder of their new and independent path forward. With its own currency now in circulation, Singapore looked to the future. The nation was approaching a significant milestone, its 150th anniversary. This was not the anniversary of its independence, but of the founding of modern Singapore by Sir Stamford Raffles in 1819. It was a moment to reflect on a century and a half of incredible growth and change. The government decided that this historic occasion needed to be marked in a truly special way. They wanted a symbol that would capture the nation's ambition, its resilience, and its precious journey. What better way to do this than with a coin made of pure gold? This led to the creation of the 1969 Singapore $150 gold coin. This was not just another piece of currency, it was the nation's very first gold coin. A powerful statement to the world and to its own people. The decision to mint a coin from gold was deeply symbolic. Gold has always represented value, permanence, and prosperity. For a young nation determined to build a successful future against all odds, a gold coin was a bold and confident declaration. It announced that Singapore was not just surviving, but was aiming to thrive and build something of lasting worth for generations to come. The coin was officially issued on 7th August 1969, just 2 days before Singapore celebrated its 4th National Day. The timing was perfect. It linked the historical foundation of 1819 with the modern independent republic. The primary purpose was commemorative, a memento to celebrate the 150th anniversary. It was designed to be a collector's item, a keepsake for those who wanted to own a piece of their nation's history. It was a way for Singaporeans to hold a tangible piece of their shared heritage, a reminder of how far they had come in such a short space of time. While the coin had a legal tender face value of 150 Singapore dollars, its real worth was far greater. This nominal value was largely symbolic. The true value was tied to its precious metal content and its status as a limited edition collectible. At the time of its release, the value of the gold within the coin already exceeded its face value. This made it clear that it was never intended for everyday transactions. It was a treasure, a miniature monument crafted in gold, meant to be cherished and preserved as a testament to a pivotal moment in Singapore's history. The details of the Singapore $150 gold coin speak volumes about the nation's pride and aspirations. It was meticulously crafted to be a coin of real substance. The coin was struck in .917 fine gold, which is also known as 22-karat gold. This high purity was chosen to signify quality and value, a standard often used for prestigious bullion coins around the world. Each coin contained nearly a full troy ounce of pure gold, weighing a substantial 33.437 grams. With a diameter of 35 millimeters, it had a satisfying presence in the hand, solid and significant. The edge of the coin was milled, giving it a classic, finished look. The design of the coin is a masterclass in national symbolism. On one side, the obverse, you find the coat of arms of Singapore. This emblem is rich with meaning. It features a lion, representing Singapore itself, and a tiger, representing its historical ties to Malaysia. Above them, a crescent moon signifies a young nation on the rise, and 5 stars represent the national ideals of democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality. Below this powerful image is the national motto, Majulah Singapura, which translates to Onward Singapore. Every element on this side of the coin was a deliberate choice, reinforcing the core values of the newly independent republic. Flipping the coin over reveals the reverse side, which carries a beautifully detailed image of the Raffles Lighthouse. This was a poignant choice for a nation built on maritime trade. The lighthouse, located on the island of Pulau Sadamu, has stood as a beacon for ships navigating the busy Singapore Strait since 1855. It symbolizes guidance, safety, and Singapore's enduring role as a vital connection point for global trade. The lighthouse represents the island's heritage and its continuing importance as a global port. The design looks towards both the past and the future, acknowledging the foundations of Singapore's success while lighting the way forward. Surrounding the lighthouse are the words 150th anniversary, founding of Singapore along the top edge. Below the image, the dates 1819 to 1969 and the denomination $150 are clearly displayed. Every single detail from the choice of images to the precise inscriptions was carefully planned. The coin was more than just a piece of metal, it was a narrative. It told the story of a nation's journey from a colonial trading post, guided by the light of trade and commerce, to a proud and independent state moving onward with its own clear vision for the future. One of the key factors that makes the 1969 Singapore $150 gold coin so special is its scarcity. The Monetary Authority of Singapore authorized a strictly limited montage. Records show that only a small number of these coins were ever produced, with figures often cited to be around 100,000 pieces in total, including both proof and uncirculated versions. This deliberate limitation was part of the plan. By making the coin rare, its status as a premium collector's item was instantly secured. It was not meant for everyone, but for those who truly wanted to commemorate the historic occasion. This rarity has made the coin highly sought after by numismatists, the formal term for coin collectors both in Singapore and around the globe. For collectors, the appeal is, well, multi-layered. It is not just about owning a piece of gold, it's about owning the very first gold coin of a nation renowned for its economic success. It represents the beginning of Singapore's journey into the world of commemorative and bullion coinage. Finding one of these coins in pristine condition today is a challenge, and their value on the open market has grown substantially over the decades, far surpassing the initial price or even the value of the gold it contains. The coin's importance goes far beyond its monetary or collectible value. It holds immense historical and cultural significance for Singapore. At the time of its release, the nation was still finding its footing. The coin was a bold act of self-confidence. It symbolized the government's determination to forge a strong, prosperous future. For the people of Singapore, it was a source of national pride, a beautiful object that represented their collective identity and aspirations. It was proof that their small island could produce something of world-class quality and lasting beauty, reflecting the high standards the nation was setting for itself. This pioneering gold coin set a precedent for all future Singaporean numismatic issues. It established a tradition of using coins to celebrate major national milestones and to showcase Singaporean culture, history, and achievements. Following the success of the $150 coin, the Board of Commissioners of Currency, Singapore, went on to issue other commemorative coins, including a series of silver and gold coins celebrating different aspects of the nation's life. The 1969 coin was the trailblazer, the one that proved there was an appetite for such high-quality mementos and laid the groundwork for the Singapore Mint's future programs. Looking back, the 1969 Singapore $150 gold coin is much more than a footnote in the nation's history. It stands as a powerful symbol of a pivotal moment. It represents the courage of a young country turning a historical anniversary into a statement about its future. The key facts are worth remembering. It was Singapore's first ever gold coin, issued to mark 150 years since its modern founding, and crafted from 22-karat gold. Its design thoughtfully combined the new national coat of arms with the historic Raffles Lighthouse, linking the present with the past in a single, elegant object. The coin's legacy is seen in the vibrant numismatic scene that exists in Singapore today. It paved the way for the popular Singapore Lion gold bullion coins, which are now trusted and recognized by investors worldwide. It also inspired a long and successful series of commemorative issues that continue to tell the Singapore story, celebrating everything from the nation's flora and fauna to its architectural marvels and technological achievements. Each new coin can trace its lineage back to this first, ambitious gold piece from 1969. It was the genesis of a tradition that continues to strengthen national identity. For collectors and historians, the coin remains an object of fascination. It is a tangible link to the early years of Singapore's independence. A time of uncertainty, but also of incredible determination and vision. Owning one is like holding a piece of that history. Its rarity and beauty have ensured its place as a cornerstone of any serious collection of modern world coins. It is not just an investment in gold, but an investment in a story of survival, ambition, and success that continues to inspire people far beyond Singapore's shores. Ultimately, the Singapore $150 gold coin continues to matter because it embodies the spirit of the nation itself. It is a story of turning vulnerability into strength, of creating immense value from very little, and of looking to the future with unwavering confidence. Over half a century later, as we stand here on the 14th of December 2025, the coin is a shining reminder of Singapore's past and a golden promise for its future. It is a small, round testament to the idea that with vision and determination, even a small island can forge a golden legacy for the world to see.